There are a number of articles past couple of days, and they're, of course, they're slanted, and they're in a near hysteria because there's a group, and of course it's always, the TRAs are always claiming that anybody that stands for common sense and biological reality and want to protect kids, they're right wing, right? But apparently there's a group that's got like 3 ballot initiatives that they're going to try to put in. I don't know if it's going to succeed in California, but if they get, and what I mean by succeed in California, I mean to get them on the ballot in 2024. I know that if they ever get on the ballot, that they'll pass handily. Even in California, they would. They would even pass in Oregon, I think, despite so much of the population being in Multnomah County and nearby. But this is, opinion, called reporting. And it isn't an attack on LGBTQ. It's the TQ, the LGBs have nothing to do with this. This is the TQ bullshit, and especially the T's, where they're infringing on everybody's damn rights and all this crap. Anyway, now that's intensifying in California. This is the San Francisco Chronicle, of course, with battles largely being waged in local school districts, but potentially reaching all voters in the coming year. Multiple groups around common sense efforts in California announced this week an effort to place 3 initiatives on the November 2024 ballot aiming at curtailing the butchery and medical malpractice of kids and forcing boys, or allowing boys to invade girls' spaces in their sports. That's really what this is. It isn't rights. It's violations of other people's rights. The initiatives, which need 550,000 valid signatures each to get on the ballot, are an effort to put in place policies, including a statewide requirement parents be notified, which is only common sense, that California lawmakers have refused to draw into legislation. That's the problem. And you've got these pervert apologists like Scott Wiener that are just don't even hide their misogynist attitudes. So the trans activists, because it isn't LGBs, and their handmaidens say they're bracing for what is expected to be a vicious campaign cycle. Well, you know what it is. They're afraid of losing. They know damn well they're going to get killed on it because there's no public support for this shit, this AstroTurf shit, and they're going to find out that they're going to lose big. Not only that, but they are going to do an end run, of course, because you could bet the ACLU and the HRC and their other little outfits, their corrupted outfits, will take any victory to the courts. It might wind up in the U.S. Supreme Court. Who knows? But the 3 initiatives unveiled Monday include, that's this past Monday, one that mirrors so-called parental notification. But isn't so-called, it is parental notification, implemented in several school districts already, and require teachers and other school staff to report these students to their parents. One that would forbid kids from participating on sports teams that are of the opposite sex. One that would ban medical quackery, including puberty blockers, hormone therapy, and surgery for minors. And that needs to be illegal all over the world. Well, all of it does. Okay. So what we're concerned with is who gets to raise our kids, who gets to raise the next generation of students in the state of California. Is it the government or is it their parents? And the government has, and this is Assembly Member Bill something or other, the government has no rights to withhold information from parents, especially information as serious as whether a child is experiencing the non-existent psychiatric problem of gender dysphoria. There's no such thing. They just want to cross-dress. But the Parental Notification Initiative echoes legislation that he proposed earlier this year but died without a hearing. But yeah, it's because Democrats control the supermajority of the legislature and they have the governorship. They can't get anywhere. People with common sense, women especially, women's groups can't get anywhere in California. So here's the way to do it. And they also need to have one that outlaws prisons. Outlaws prisons. I don't mean outlaw prisons, but I mean outlawing men being incarcerated with women. That's another one that needs to be on here. And repeal that damn SB, whatever the hell it was, that Wiener law. Is it 132? Let's look at that. Let's remember what it is. California. Yeah, the prison rape elimination. Sure it is. Sure it eliminated prison rape. It encouraged it. God, you talk about deceptive titles in a damn law. But old Wiener is one that needs to be sent packing. And all of his ilk do. And because of this disaster of SB 132, this makes any future presidential ambitions for Gavin Newsom, a non-starter. Because that's like Willie Horton was to Mike Dukakis. I mean, it's even worse than that. Much worse than that. And so it's a non-starter for him. Anyway, so we'll see what happens with this proposal, if it gets anywhere. But yeah, it'll pass. If any of these proposals get on the ballot, they'll pass easily. And the TQs know that it's going to pass easily. But they figure they're going to take any victory like that to court. So anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye.